Hey everyone! Today I'll show you the mechanics for Groal the Great. This was yet another one-shot for me, so I'm only going to show the last couple of rooms from the run here. That way we can skip a lot of the wandering I did on the way. I haven't been using guides on my first pass through an area, so it's mostly a lot of footage of me checking every wall I can find for secret paths, and who wants to watch that? This boss starts out as an arena fight, so let's do a rundown of the ads as they come up. You're probably used to them after going through all of Bilewater, but I'm nothing if not thorough. For the guys that throw darts, the best way to deal with them is to jump higher than they do. The darts will never go above their height, so just use downward slashes until they're gone. The next duo will try to fly above you and throw knives down on you. Try to hit them as they emerge, then sidestep the knives. If you can, jump up after them for some extra hits, but be careful not to run into them. I certainly did that enough for the both of us. If you see dust falling from the ceiling, a spiked ball is going to swing across the room in a long arc. You can stand near the entrance or the exit to avoid it, or you can jump over it, which is what I usually went with. Sometimes it swings by twice though, so stay on your toes. For the trio of mosquitoes, you just want to hit and run these guys, because they like to charge when you get close. And for goodness sake, watch for the explosions when they die. For his first attack, he's going to try to suck you into his mouth. All you have to do is move away from him though, because the suction effect isn't that powerful. Please don't take this as a criticism if your experience wasn't the same, but I actually had to look up what happens if he catches you. You'll end up in his stomach, of course, and you'll keep taking damage until you attack enough to bust out. So at minimum you'll take 2 masks, but it could be more. Your attacks from his stomach actually do count as damage on the boss though, so that's a nice consolation prize. When Groal rears back, he's going to spit at you twice. The first spit travels on a higher arc than the second, and if the spitballs avoid going in the water, they'll bounce off any walls they touch and explode. The best ways to avoid this are to either get behind him or to get to higher ground. While we're on that subject though, Groal has exactly 0 moves that attack above him, so one of the best ways to stack damage on him is to continuously hit him with downward slashes. He'll keep pursuing you though, so be careful not to get squeezed between him and the ceiling. Back off if the gap is getting too tight. Tools are also a good option if you prefer them, because Groal is a big target and you can get quite a few hits on him with just one trigger. I'm using the curve claw for that myself. After a couple of attacks, Groal will dive into the swamp, and shortly thereafter you'll either see dust falling from the ceiling or slime coming up from the floor. Just like in the arena before, this will signify the spiked ball swinging across the room or more ads joining the fight. Avoid these just like before. The only additional note I have is that the ads aren't permanent and will leave after they attack, so you don't have to pursue them if you don't want to. The enrage attack is a series of 3 projectiles that travel horizontally, and I never once dealt with it properly before the boss died. Sorry about that. In retrospect, though, the idea is to back up to the wall and bait the boss from top to bottom or bottom to top, whatever is more convenient based on where the attack activates. This will give you more time to react to the projectiles as they're fired, and hopefully none will actually be at your height if done properly. And that's it for Groal. If you found this guide helpful, do me a favor and leave a like or comment before you go, and consider subscribing to see more content like this in the future. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.